Have you ever felt like you're losing your grip on reality? Like someone close to you is twisting the truth so convincingly that you start questioning yourself? That's no coincidence. You might be a victim of gaslighting. Gaslighting is one of the darkest forms of psychological manipulation, and it's used to control, confuse, and diminish someone's sense of reality. Today, we're going to dive deep into what gaslighting is, how it works, the devastating effects it can have on your mind, and most importantly, how to protect yourself and break free. Gaslighting isn't just a buzzword. It's a real, deliberate strategy used by manipulators to gain power over others. The term comes from a 1938 play called Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into believing she's losing her sanity by making small changes in their home, like dimming the gaslights, and then denying anything is different when she notices. It's a psychological chess game where the manipulator holds all the pieces, leaving the victim second-guessing everything they think or feel. This isn't just something that happens in plays or movies. It happens in real life every single day. It can happen in relationships, at work, in families, or even among friends. The worst part? Gaslighting often comes from people we trust. That emotional connection makes it harder to recognize and even harder to believe someone close to you could be manipulating you. Here's how it works. Gaslighting typically starts small, almost unnoticeable. Maybe someone denies saying something hurtful, or they claim you're overreacting to a situation. They might say things like, "I never said that," or "You're imagining things." Over time, these small manipulations add up, creating a fog of confusion and doubt. You might start wondering if you're overly sensitive, forgetful, or just plain wrong. This is exactly what the gaslighter wants, to make you question your own reality so they can control the narrative and ultimately control you. Gaslighting follows a pattern. The manipulator uses tactics like denial, projection, trivializing your emotions, and even isolation to gain the upper hand. They might deny things that happened, like saying, "That never happened," even when you clearly remember it. They'll project their own behaviors onto you, accusing you of lying or being difficult, when in reality, they're the ones doing those things. They'll trivialize your feelings, saying things like, "You're overreacting," or "You're too sensitive," making you feel like your emotions are invalid. Over time, they might isolate you from friends, family, or anyone who could support you, leaving you more dependent on them. The goal of all these tactics is to create a power imbalance. They want you to rely on them for validation, for truth, for reality itself. And the longer this goes on, the more damage it causes. Gaslighting can destroy your confidence, isolate you from loved ones, and even lead to mental health struggles like anxiety, depression, or PTSD. It can make you feel like you're walking on eggshells, constantly doubting yourself and wondering if you're the problem. The effects of gaslighting can run deep, and victims often describe feeling confused, off balance, or like they're losing their sense of self. You might start apologizing for things you didn't do, or feel the need to defend yourself constantly, even when you've done nothing wrong. Over time, you might feel isolated, alienated, and unsure of who you are anymore. This is why recognizing gaslighting is so crucial. It's the first step to breaking free and rebuilding your confidence. So, how can you tell if you're being gaslit? Here are some signs to watch for. Do you often second-guess your thoughts or memories? Do you feel like you're walking on eggshells around someone? Do you frequently apologize or feel the need to defend yourself, even when you know you've done nothing wrong? Do you feel isolated or cut off from others? If any of this sounds familiar, you might be dealing with gaslighting. The good news is you can protect yourself. The first step is awareness. Document your experiences. Keep a journal of events, conversations, and your feelings. This can help you validate your own reality when the manipulator tries to make you doubt yourself. Second, seek outside support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Sometimes an outside perspective can help you see through the manipulator's tactics. Third, set boundaries. Don't engage in endless debates with a gaslighter. Stand firm in your truth and refuse to let them invalidate your feelings. Another important step is to educate yourself. The more you understand gaslighting and how it works, the harder it is for someone to manipulate you. Knowledge is power. And lastly, focus on self-care. Rebuilding your confidence and sense of reality takes time. Engage in activities that make you feel strong, grounded, and connected to yourself. Gaslighting is one of the most insidious forms of psychological abuse, but you don't have to let it control your life. By recognizing the signs, trusting your instincts, and taking steps to protect yourself, you can break free from its hold and rebuild your sense of self. Remember, you are not crazy, and you are not alone. The truth is on your side, and with time and support, you can reclaim your reality and thrive. Stay strong, stay aware, and take care.